Yo, Brits. It's all good. I got this. Alright, peep this. Is the shitty ER? No, yes, no, no, yes, no, yes. What do we got? Oh, we already have 32.4.
He's gonna grant you a pistol, and you can basically get 10 stacks from doing this.
Wow, how to do,
So you
Camellya?
wanna make
I do
sure
have
you
pistol of
get
my
these
own.
10
I can keep it above
stacks
myself.
before
He
you
hard.
pop the-
Ooh! Ooh! Adios, Mago. Ooh! And there it is. A complete fucking tourist destroys the most difficult content. Okay, the second most difficult content in Water Waves.
Subscribe.
Pause. Do we clear this? Okay, let's watch a Camellya guide.
Welcome back to another video by yours truly.
99% of players don't know this about Camellya. Oh my god, insane.
Welcome to Smack's Camellya guide, which
Absolutely.
always is a bit more unconventional than the typical guide makers you watch. I don't like going over every single detail. I only want to go over the things that I deem very important or significant to the functionality of the character's kit. We're gonna explain all that stuff, but we also learned some new information yesterday in my stream. We got one guide by somebody named Large Banana, and everyone in stream thought bro was waffling, but then I gave him the light of day because sometimes one guys are actually cooking, they are actually doing their due diligence, and they just need to be heard out. So we heard him out. We fact checked it, and he was right. And what he was right about was basic attacks in her white hair form, her basic attack sequence, is more powerful than the basic attack sequence in her blossom form. And we're gonna go over that, show that off, and then we'll get into the guide, okay? So let's get into it. When she's in her white hair state, it's the easiest way to know you're out of the blossom state, right? This here is the blossom state, and you see the hair turned red.
These are
Now, before we
giant
go any
ass
further-
cheeks. Basically.
What? All right, let me go ahead and get up out of there. Okay, so the white haired state, this
Yo,
is the
Stinky,
basic
what up?
attack sequence right
Yep.
here that's going to be the most effective, right? You go into your B-blade mode from the heavy attack, and then she does that. You get a nice little view there at the end. Good eye candy. One more time. Heavy attack, boom, into the B-blade mode. Spin, 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 and then you do the finisher. Bow. That's the basic attack sequence that is more powerful than the blossom mode. Now let's fact check this real quick because I don't want you guys taking my word here. Yes, streamers, I mean my chat, I went off stream and I tinned this bad boy just so y'all can see it in 4K. So when you have them both equally invested in, you'll come to find out. Let's take a look at the resonance. This is the blossom mode when she goes into her red hair state form. You'll come to find out there's an array of moves and multipliers here. Divining Waltz 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we have
Okay. Respectfully, Kuro Games, can you fucking summarize this shit? Like, I'm begging. Ain't nobody gonna fucking calculate this. Nobody's gonna do that. Press a summarized version, combine everything, bang, and then just summarize everything. Nobody's gonna read all that, right? Respectfully. Ain't nobody gonna read 50 lines of numbers, right?
Blazing Waltz, which is when she spins with all that AoE radius. And then we have Floral Ravage, which is casting her skill while you're in her red hair state. Actually, this is what's going to make you leave it, the red hair state. But Floral Ravage is popping the skill while you're in red hair form, okay? Finally, Vining Ronde damage is going to be when you click the spacebar, when you jump in the midst of her blossom state, her red hair state. That's going to be a move. Finally, we have Atonement, which is literally your dash attack. When you perfect dodge and then follow it with attack, that's Atonement. Now that we understand all of this, let's take a look at some of these multipliers. First of all, Blazing Waltz is the spinning attack. That's the B-blade of the blossom state. If we come over here to normal attack 4 or basic attack 4, right there, there it is. Boom. You don't even have to read any further. Increase the damage multiplier of normal attack. But I checked it because I wanted to make sure it actually applied it. You know, sometimes these descriptions in the localization can mean one thing while saying another. So you get 50% and you get the additional 50% when you fill up her 10 stacks from Forte Circuit. So there's a 1-to-1 of buffing to both her white hair state and
Oh
her
my
red
god.
hair. Okay, sorry guys, I gotta make sure my fat head isn't in the way. Sometimes I have a way of getting in the way, even though I don't mean to. We get in the way sometimes. Anyways, I don't think I covered up anything, but basically it's a 1-to-1 at this point. So the next thing to discover is how fast can you get these moves done? Well, just from shooting from the hip. I'm not gonna do the try hard stuff, but just from shooting from the hip. If we look at this and just pay a quick attention to it, I feel like she's spinning much faster in the regular state, right? She's spinning much faster. It doesn't take too long to get done. And then we go into the blossom state here and we do the same exact move sequence. I'll be honest, it looks like it's moving a little bit slower. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt and say that they're doing the exact.
I swear, I can't tell. Wait, hold up.
1-to-1 at this point, shooting from the hip. If we look at this and just pay a quick attention to it, I feel like she's spinning much faster in the regular state, right? She's spinning much faster. It doesn't take too long to get done. And then we go into the blossom state here and we do the same exact move sequence. I'll be honest, it looks like
I'll be honest, I legitimately can't tell. Or maybe I'm just dumb. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just dumb, right? I'm a tourist. I'm just a stupid ass tourist. I have no fucking idea what's the difference.
it's moving a little bit slower. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt and say that they're doing the exact same speed.
Actual
Obviously,
math.
that's
Alright,
still
we'll watch
gonna
the actual
cater
math
to
on
this
this.
because it has the higher multipliers.
Not that. I don't think we care about it that much. Chill, we're tourists. Do we care about numbers? No, we just care about what color is the pants, right? So yeah,
get the same buffs. So what I'm coming to discover here is that her basic attack, normal sequence state, might be the go-to route for single target options, which was what Large Banana was in. I know it's funny saying Large Banana, but that's his name. Was telling me about. And
I'm surprised it's not Sarah, by the way.
And I, based off of my own experience, agree with this notion. If you do this state against bosses, it's just 1v1, I think this is going to be the best method of DPS increase. But if you're going up against situations where there's multiple people, you look at this goddamn hitbox here. I mean, it is one hell of a hitbox. So in AoE...
Okay, question. Technically, wouldn't okay, I'm just talking from a tourist perspective, right? Wouldn't a larger hitbox also be good in 1v1? Because you have more leeways to actually land your goddamn hits instead of the tiniest little fucking circle and then the ball just flies all over the fucking place. It still would be pretty good, right? If the thing just and it's like a big ass spin. It's a big ass spin. I don't think you can really math this, but like bigger hitbox just tends to mean that you land more, right? Depends on the boss. In the spin, you are stuck in one place. You are actually in their face. You do more damage if you manage to stagger the boss. Oh, that is an excellent point. Right, if their weakness broken, the white hair form follows the boss. Ooh. Okay, well,
AoE situations, or maybe even if you're going up against Tempest Mephis and him and his shadow clone are in the same vicinity, you might want to use the Blossom State because it'll tick on both of them.
Yeah.
Unless you somehow can get both of the hits on the normal attack state. But one of the most important things that we discovered here is that the normal attacks do in fact have value. They aren't useless the way I thought that they were, the way other guide makers thought that they were. They do have a
guide makers exposed. They don't know what the fuck they're saying. And there it is. Gacha spec. Hail Gacha spec. Hail Gacha. So what is the optimal rotation? What is the optimal rotation for Camellya? Because my chat told me that we just need to do this, right? My chat told me because they wanted to benefit my source. We just do this. Spin. And that's it. And then we just rinse and repeat. And we change form and we just spin. We spin. And then whenever the scale lightens up, and then we just do the enhanced attack. So how does it actually work? Intro, scale out, spin, spin, spin. Optimal rotation means is the left click with right, blah, blah. Basic attack is the spin. I think we all know that the spin is her highest damage, right? So where's the part where we use her actual basic, like this thingy? Okay, not this thingy. Like this thingy. Never. We'll never use this. Okay, anyways, let's continue.
Value, and I think it's pretty cool because it adds more intricate depth to Camellya. She's much more extensive with her kit variety and tool arsenals than we thought possible here. If you press space attack, by the way, right now we're in Blossom mode. If you press space attack, you can save yourself a skill casting to exit the Blossom mode for whatever reason you may need to exit it, right? So we press space attack, boom. That's what she does instead. Now, what I also learned about pressing space attack while in Blossom mode is the biggest weakness of Blossom mode is that despite it being the best way to brain dead parry, right? You see a parry coming in, this shit is gonna land the parry because it's ticking so fast. The biggest weakness of the mode is when you wound it up and they try to hit you with a parry attack, you're gonna get popped because this wind up right here, that. Sometimes the boss is hitting you and you can parry them, but that wind up, you just get popped. What I learned is if you do this, right, wind up and you space instead, it's a swift pop and it can parry too. So I think that space attack is good for when you're in a time crunch and the boss just ends up trying to hit you with a parry attack. You can just space and parry them instead of relying on this freaking wind up, man. So that was one thing. The other thing is sometimes you don't look, here we go. Perfect example. Sometimes you don't want to butcher your ephemeral. This is the strongest nuke bomb in her arsenal. Sometimes you don't want to butcher that. And so you press the space bar to get out and try to look for a more meaningful timing of casting it because you can get interrupted with that if you don't have her sequence 1. You will get interrupted. So this is very important because this is the strongest move. You can nuke people for 250,000 damage with this bad boy down here.
Oh my god,
the next thing I want to talk to you guys about
250,000 damage.
is how do we get this up? You've probably already seen a guide on it, but I want to go over it just in case anybody else is still confused. This is your concerto meter over here, and when it's completely filled to the brim, this becomes accessible. Now, casting this is very important because once you cast it, this is where you're going to gain access to this 50% multiplier increase right here, right? 50% multiplier is not additive damage bonus, okay? This is not increasing your damage bonus. It's not shredding defense or anything like that. It is literally taking these multipliers right here and it's putting 50 on top of them, right? So this one that says 45.63, it's putting...
Wait, so this is... So with that, this is what? It's 70 times 19 instead of 20 times 19. Is that how it works? This thing triples. You do triple the damage. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, no wonder they have the... Okay, you know what? Yo, my bad, Crowbot. Yep, do this thing. Okay, yeah, that makes
on top of that. That's a multiplier, not a damage bonus. It's important to know the difference because it's very it's significant on the formula here, guys. Now, there's one more thing that it does when you enter the buddy formula. You get another up to 50% multiplier on top of the one it already gave you when you consume 10 stacks.
100% multiplier increase.
And how do we get them? That's when you come down here. When you cast this ephemeral state, you're gonna recover 100 crimson pistols, right? But before you even cast the ephemeral state, you already have 100 crimson pistols thanks to casting the intro skill.
Why is it called pistols? Why don't just call it pedals? Because it's a flower, right? Now it's like blood's an American.
So these pistols, every 10 attacks you do is going to grant you a pistol, and you can basically get 10 stacks from doing this.
Wow, how to do, Camellya? I do have pistols my own. If I can keep it above myself,
the bust. That's what I call the ephemeral state. You want to make sure you get these 10 stacks before you pop that state. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on a whopping 50% multiplier. So this comes back into a Camellya rotation. It's very important to get 10 stacks up before you pop this move right here. Otherwise, you're throwing away a 50% multiplier to both her blossom state and her normal attack state.
Pistol is the female parts of a flower. Oh shit, I never knew that. My bad, I'm an American.
How do we do this? You just attack after casting the intro skill. All right, we're gonna fill it up. Okay, so look, right here, this is the first way to do it. Just intro in with her from Sanhua, right? Boom, and just attack. Once you start attacking, you'll notice there at the bottom by the Forte circuit, look at those stacks filling up. Those stacks are the 10 stacks. See, now that we have 10 stacks, we only have one objective remaining here, and that is to cast our ephemeral state. It will then consume, I'm about to cast it right now, it will then consume these 10 stacks down here, which we're about to do right now. It consumes them, and now we have the full multiplier down here, which we're about to do right now. It consumes.
I mean, that's okay. You know, it's all right.
And now we have the full multiplier here, which is enabling us to do way more damage with our...
Okay, so that's 3.9k per hit, right? We spin for 21 times. Final hit is 7.6. So 3.9 times 20 plus 7,600, which is like it's like 85k. I mean, 85k is all right.
Our B-Blade and our normal attacks. Now, here's the bad news, though. You do run out of those that enhanced multiplier very, very quickly because you consume the hell out of those crimson pistols inside of this state. So you don't want to continue being in this state.
Okay, what is the damage that this is supposed
to? Those B-Blade and our normal attacks.
What are we supposed to? What are we supposed to see here? Like, what's a good number here that we're supposed to see here? Because this is one singular attack, right? 5 to 6k. Okay, maybe bro is just using this for demonstration. 5k. Okay.
Is enabling us to do way more damage with our B-Blade and our normal attacks. Now, here's the bad news, though. You do run out of those that enhanced multiplier very, very quickly because you consume the hell out of those crimson pistols inside of this state. So you don't want to continue being in this state very long. After you pop the ephemeral bust and then you do your rotation, get her off the field because she's already lost the entirety of the freaking multiplier that was gifted to her by the ephemeral state. So make sure you want to get that damage out the way and then immediately go over to your shorekeeper or your Verena, whichever the one you have, and reset and repeat the entirety of the rotation, which we're gonna go over.
Now, in Watering Waves, you're not supposed to use any teammates, you know. From what I know, you basically can only use a single unit, otherwise it's just trash at the game. Right? That's how you zero cycle in this game, right? You can only use one unit. You don't need to swap to anyone else and just solo every single boss. Because you are supposed to solo every single boss, right? So yeah, you don't need to swap back. Just run her at solo. Absolutely.
For that next. So a full rotation is going to look like this. I have S1 shorekeeper, so I tend to I'm spoiled, guys. I tend to pop her ult at the beginning, even though most people probably like to wait.
Holy
we're gonna time this parry right here because this guy's gonna jump back, and then we're gonna boom. Oh wait, okay, we got it. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this. All right, let's go ahead and get this up. All right, so full rotation here. I like to frame one ult into my Dreamless. Boom, yeah. And then we're gonna frame one Dreamless as well.
That's huge.
Get some damage off there, and then we're gonna start filling up our stacks here, right? Boom, boom. Ooh. 5, 6, 7, dodge. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. All right, cool. All right, we got our 10 stacks. We're gonna bust. All right, we're gonna stay in this state.
Oh my god, there it is.
All right, cool.
Oh, that's the one right there.
10 stacks. We're gonna bust.
Oh, that is some good ass damage, not gonna lie. Oh, that is pretty fucking good. That is pretty good. 200k. Yeah.
All right,
that's pretty good.
We're gonna stay in this state, and we're gonna spin on his brain.
Ah, there it is. 5k per tick, and there it is. Ah, damn, that is pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking good.
Now you'll notice the drop in damage right here. Okay, watch this. She's not gonna do 5,300. We ran out of our stacks.
Yeah,
that's
why
it's important. You swap over to shorekeeper because you do your full B blade once you enter the ephemeral state or enter it, and then you shorekeeper ult before shorekeeper ult runs out. If you do not do that, then you're just doing half the damage you would be doing if you had the buffs up. So you don't want to like spend the entirety of your time spinning with Camellya.
So bro is basically Jing Liu. All right, correct me if I'm wrong. So she's basically Jing Liu. If she doesn't have the enhanced crimson pistols or whatever the fuck, she just does no damage. And then when you swap back, when you have the enhanced crimson pistols, all the stacks and everything, then she does like triple the damage. My Aircron does 700k. I'm dead. Camellya was the easiest full clear tower. She's getting power crap in 2. Oh, and there it is. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Do your Camellya, Cammy. Fuck, I hate saying her name. You want to do that rotation and then get her off the field. Let's do this one more time. I think repetition is important to see so you guys know how things work. Pop ult. Do not pop ult frame 1 if you don't have her S1. Yours will run out long before you get a chance to cast it. We're gonna dodge again. Then we're gonna pop
guy
this.
makers
Boom,
nowadays,
boom,
you know.
Boom. This is a tech with
S1s. Oh my god, come be me.
You see how I broke all ice at once? That's a tech with oh girl. I can't multitask. All right, let's pop this frame 1 ult. I'll explain that in another video. Sanhua has a tech where you can like break all of the shit at once. Okay, let's do this. B blade. We're getting our stacks up. That was kind of a bad like casting, but that's okay. We'll work on that. Let's do this. Boom, we busted on them. We're gonna go ahead and spin up all of our crimson pistols.
Okay, so this is basically the gist of rotation, right? So the contention is that we deal more damage in white form than red form. So I think that is the gist of everything, yeah.
Okay, good. And then we're gonna do this, fill it up. Okay, and now look at that. See, that's the beauty of S1 because that was a shit rotation. But if you have S1 shorekeeper, you don't have to worry about that. And I got S1 shorekeeper. Okay, so we're in.
Chat, take a shot every single time. Okay, chat, can I get a sub every time Gajaset says S1 shorekeeper? I'll be a fucking billionaire. Oilers, every time Gajaset says S1 shorekeeper, give it. And there it is, yo, Ethan! And then the 3 months.
Welcome back, goat.
Thank you so much for the 3 months. And there's every single time Gajaset says S1 shorekeeper, can I get 1 sub? Begging, thank you, I appreciate it.
And then we just do.
Or you can just buy gamers using code Pokke with them, so not using gamers of code Pokke with them.
Do the whole rotation again, right? Boom, we're gonna go ahead and break all at once. There it is. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, that's fine. I messed that up. But you can break them all at once. You saw me do it earlier, actually. And then we do it again, right? Same thing. Pop this, hit the Dreamless, and then we come back up in there, bloop, bloop, and we're staying. Oh, wait, we're in our Blossom state. And then B-Blade, bloop, 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 bloop. All right, Ephemeral state's up. Bust. Oh my God, bro got clapped. I'm really doing this mid guide, guys. This is why I said my guides are unconventional. My guys are so unconventional. It's insane. Okay, there we go.
He's the most.
So you'll notice
he
I
is the
stayed
one in the water wave
Blossom mode
community.
right after the B-Blade normal mode, the white hair mode. That's actually a really good transition. That felt very smooth. And then we're gonna go ahead and finish this off. Okay. All right, we broke them all at once there. Very nice. Go ahead and get this up, and then that's GG's, boys.
Insane.
All right, the rest is history. Boom. Oh, that would have been okay. We did finish. Good finish.
Insane.
There you go. And just so you guys could see the performance, I intentionally did her white hair form during the bust stage, just so you can see how much damage the spinning attacks are.
Okay, let's see it.
Go over to the Blossom mode and do the same thing. You're gonna come to find out you're doing less damage. In our testing, we were doing 500 less damage per tick, which is substantial because that's coming out to
proof.
Red
all right,
hair.
quit yapping. Proof. All right, I see the shit.
You're in a position to parry, and you end up getting punished because the windup is just too slow. So this guy's gonna jump back, and then we're gonna do this right, and then we wind up. Oh, it's not fast enough. Guess what? That space bar is fast enough. And then you can just cast skill again to go back into your red hair state. Remember, the beauty of the space bar is that it saves you from casting skill. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about
Oh, he didn't show it? Oh my god, man. He didn't show it.
Building your Camellya. I see a lot of
Okay, unfortunately, we didn't really get to see.
meatheads out there that keep building Camellya with 60% crit rate and 230 crit damage. Guys, if you missed the bust, you just threw away like
you just restart the game. Just reset. You have infinite resets. Who cares? Run it. Fuck it. 10% crit rate. It's all good.
140,000 damage. You need high crit rate. When will you meatheads learn that higher crit rate is the key, bro? Okay.
And just run full shit.
Do not let these people convince you that 65 crit chance is worth it. It's not. I assure you, it's not. Even if you average out the crit value, it's going to be lower than something like this. Go for 80 or higher, and if you have shorekeeper, that 81 is going to turn into 93, which you could still miss goddamn crits, even with a 93 crit chance. Trust me on that one. Go for 80 at the bare minimum, and if you're using a Farina instead of a shorekeeper, you might even want to push for 90. That said, the stats you want to go for, I've told this to people millions and millions of times. Attack percent is more valuable in Wuthering Waves than it is in the Hoyoverse sphere, and that's because in Wuthering Waves, you're actually able to roll percent damage bonus as a substat, thus diminishing the value of damage bonus. What I'm saying is you're gonna have so much damage bonus in a character's kit that getting more damage bonus is, prioritizing damage bonus doubly so is gonna give you less value than going 1 havoc and 1 attack percent. Chances are going from 270% damage bonus to 300% damage bonus, not gonna be much difference in performance, but going from
10 is gonna make another video. I'm just kidding, guys.
300 down to 270% damage bonus, but then upping your character's attack
it is what it is,
to 2556 from 2000. That's a big jump, right? Because that actually doesn't have the love of, I guess, nourishment that damage bonus has in this game. That said, it's always a case-by-case basis. Some characters' kits intrinsically starve for damage bonus where others don't. With Camellya, she's a unique case because her signature weapon alone gives you a whopping
very good
70% damage bonus to her basic attack, which is the majority of all of her moves that she's.
Wait. When the wielder's concerto energy is consumed, gain 40 basic attack damage bonus for 10. 10 what? 10 hours? 10 days? 10 years? Kuro Games, fix this fucking... I'm just messing.
She's doing the ephemeral bust, the freaking B-blade. The only thing that doesn't get this is her resonance liberation. But when you go and add up all of these damage bonus factors, the havoc set giving you another 40% to your whole kit down here.
Okay, chat. Actually, what was it? Is it 10? I'm assuming it's 10 seconds, right? I'm assuming it's 10 seconds, right? Right? Okay. Imagine it was actually 10 minutes. I'm dead.
30% main stat from this, and then you go and you look at each one of these pieces and you realize even they're giving resonance bonus, right? Basic attack bonus. When you add it all up, you come to realize my Camellya, I think in particular, she has like 250%, somewhere around there upward. And then you
Damn.
come over here and look at this, 15% havoc damage bonus, 15% basic damage bonus.
Damn.
Long story of yapping about basic damage bonus. Put a fucking attack percent main stat right here.
Yes, sir.
I've already tested it in game,
Roger that,
and I
Gotcha
did
Smack.
more damage with the
We'll
attack
put
percent main
attack
stat. I
percentage
wish
instead
I
of-
could test.
Oh my god, wait, let me take a look. Am I on attack percentage or damage percentage? Oh, yikes. Gotcha Smack is not gonna be too happy about it. I will roll for you, don't stall. Go. Yo, Bretts. It's all good. I got this. Alright, peep this. Is the shitty ER? No, yes, no, no, yes, no, yes. What do we got? Oh, we already have 32.4. I will leave my executive company just to cook this up. But you know what? We'll make Gotcha Smack proud. We'll get the attack percentage. Absolutely.
I wish I could test double attack percent right here and see which one I would do more with, but I don't have a good attack percent main stat. I will eventually test.
Double attack percentage means that goddamn, bro. All right. I mean, our crits are, even though it's good, it's not that good. You know, we could get higher rolls so that my chat can be happy. Because my chat told me if I don't have 80% crit rate and 200% crit damage, I should kill myself in game.
That out, but I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if double attack percent outperforms one havoc, one attack. For now, I'm just going to tell you what I already tested. One havoc, one attack is better than double havoc. I guarantee you that, especially if you're using her signature.
Guaranteed.
If you're
Absolutely.
not using her signature, I don't know the answer to that, and I'm too lazy to calculate it. I still would argue that it's probably going to be the same case, but test it.
Okay.
It doesn't take much. Just go inside somewhere, put one piece on, take it off, put the other piece on, and see which one is performing more. That said, what you want to do is a 4-3-3-1-1 or a 4-4-1-1-1, whichever one's going to yield the best sub stats. The difference in performance is usually negligible. These nerds can argue with you about which one's going to
Yeah, Tanda is not going to be too happy about it. All right? He's not going to be too happy about it. It is what it is.
perform better. Do whichever one you have the best sub stats for, man. It ain't that big of a difference. I would argue that 4-3-3-1-1 might actually outperform the 4-4-1-1 by a little bit if you have good sub stats, but that's just shooting from the hip here, okay? The sub stats you want to aim for is crit rate, attack percent,
Okay, I
crit
think
damage.
the rest of the stuff is not that important anymore because it's just basically the build. Very, very good. We'll try monkey. Shock. Okay, this. It was we use her Dreamless first, change into change into shorekeeper, then change. Okay, you know what? Oh my god, my someone's level 57.
I should try to smile more, you say?
Holy shit, I am cooked. Oh my god, I am beyond cooked. I have nothing. I did not build Sanhua. To be completely fair, I did not tell my slaves to build Sanhua. Give her Chang Li sword. Oh my god, auto equip. What the fuck is this auto equip? Yo, Joe, cook up Sanhua. Cook up Sanhua. Cook something up for Sanhua. Absolutely. All right, fill her up. Fill her up real quick. Okay. I think this should be completely fine. Yeah, we just go. Okay. Dreamless. Do I out instantly? Oh my god, I forgot how to play the game. How do I play with this again? How do I play this game again? Oh, we're supposed to swap to. Oh, we're supposed to swap to the thingy like way earlier, right? Oh my god. Okay, wait. I've actually completely forgot how to play Water Waves. That's absolutely crazy. Okay, chill. Boom. Okay, chill. Astral modulation. Swap to this. We want to use our stacks first, right? Okay, swap to this thingy. Okay. Then swap back to this. I think we. Okay, I forgot to press the enhanced E. Why am I not getting the... Oh. Okay, 162k. That's not too bad. 5.6k per tick. 5.6k per tick. You know what? Hey, that's not too bad. That's not too bad, not gonna lie. That's actually not even that bad. Okay, now we deal like absolutely no damage. But it's actually not that bad, right? Yeah, it's not that bad, it's not that bad, it's not that bad. And then we just do this, and then we swap to this about a bitch. Oh, absolutely. Depleting the thingy. Why is it not letting me? Okay, pop this. Okay. Oh. Can we just do this? Okay, we forgot to get the bars from Sanhua. I just want everyone to know that despite all this, to be completely fair, despite all this, I'm still beating the ever-living fuck out of this guy. To be completely neutral. I'm still completely destroying him, by the way. While being a complete fucking tourist. Can we get the fucking 4-day circuit? Okay. Okay, hello? Hey! Ooh! Ooh! Adios, Mago. Ooh! And there it is. A complete fucking tourist destroys the most difficult content. Okay, the second most difficult content in the Wuthering Waves. It is 1 second away. Nah, it's not even close. It's not even close. I think this just goes to show that even a complete tourist like me that have not played this game for like a pretty long ass fucking time, we still get the 180-second 3-star with E0S1, by the way. With E0S1. Yo, chat, look, peep this shit. Peep at my relatability. Look at this. E0S1. E0S1. E0S0. And a fucking Sanhua at level 60. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, man. Hey, Wuthering Waves is like a baby game. It's just a baby ass game made for babies. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, like, honestly, you know, I'm him, obviously, right? I did, you know, master Camellya within like 5 seconds after watching some very in-depth, very analytical guides, if I can say so myself. So I would say that I'm better than the majority of the tourists, if I can say so myself, right? The fact that we literally get the 3 stars on our very first try, I think that is a testament that I'm absolutely him. With that, we've come to the end of today's content. The word of the day is going to be Gacha Tourists. Join Twitch, join Discord, join Twitter, and join Twitter. All the best. See you guys next time. Take care.